Good morning, everybody. Today's video has been requested by a lot of female viewers on my channel. There's a reason for that. A lot of ladies who watch this channel have asked me about how to find friends when you move to Calgary, and today I wanted to talk to you about just that. So just a quick background, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. We have moved to Calgary as a family of 4. My husband and I have 2 small kids. We moved to Calgary about a year ago, and within that year we have found so many wonderful people that we call friends here in Calgary. It seems like it's been such a short time that we managed to find people that are close to us so quickly. But that's what happened, and I'll just tell you our story. This is not our first immigration. First, I immigrated to England about 10 years ago, and boy oh boy did I have problems finding friends in England. After about 6 or 7 years there, I found some people that I was so comfortable with that I called them my friends. And you can imagine that 6-7 years is a very, very long time. I did have acquaintances, but I didn't really have people that I was really close with, and spending about 7 years to find people that I would be comfortable with seemed like a very long time. But I realized one thing, as I mentioned in this video before, no one is sitting there waiting for you to join their lives when you move to another country, to another city. So you have to be proactive and reach out to people, and that's exactly what I did. So it's probably easier for men, or they're not that bothered, but my husband is working full-time, and for him finding friends is not a priority, and he's just kind of hanging out with my friends' other halves. And luckily, they've been getting along really well, especially in Canada. Even before we moved to Calgary, I reached out to a couple of ladies on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, introduced myself, explained our situation, said that we had 2 kids, this is my social media, this is what I live and breathe, and would you like to meet up when we get to Calgary just to get to know each other? I knew full well that people might not necessarily need another friend, but another acquaintance, another play date, another just a person to hang out with from time to time. Also, a friend that we made, and we've been friends ever since we first came to Calgary a few years ago, was through our Airbnb that we booked when we just came to check out what Calgary is like, whether we would like it for our next place to live. And we have made friends with the family that hosted us in their Airbnb, and we're still very close friends. So in my experience, reaching out to people and explaining to them what the situation is, that you are available and you want to make new friends, the people might actually be that open to welcome you in their lives. I consider ourselves lucky, but it was also hard work trying to reach out to people and make sure that they are aware that you're there for them. It is also a lot easier for me to make friends because I'm a mum. I take my kids out to playgrounds, to play centers, to like kids museums and things like that. And I am not a shy person, not at all. And if I find somebody who I think we might click with, I approach them and I just make a comment about how well our kids are playing together or get along or something like that, and boom, by the end of this conversation we're exchanging phone numbers and arranging play dates. Another good way of meeting new people, especially in your neighborhood, is reaching out to your community association. When we moved to our new house, within the first weeks we were here, I took the girls out to the community association. I introduced ourselves. I said, this is my family, these are my skills, these are my husband's skills. If you ever need any help, any like volunteering or anything like that, please let us know. They put us on the list, we exchanged email addresses and everything. And our community association organizes a lot of activities for the neighborhood, and that way you can meet people that you wouldn't necessarily just meet on the street because everybody's just driving everywhere. And it's been really fun getting involved in those activities because you volunteer within your community and it feels like you give back to your community for organizing all that, and it's been really, really good meeting new people that way. So my advice after all this, don't be afraid to reach out to people. Don't forget to follow up with people. Remind them that you are still there, you still want to hang out, you're still available, and if they need any help, you are happy to help. And please don't get discouraged or disappointed if the people you meet don't quite feel like they want that closeness with you. That's normal. You're new in their lives and they might not necessarily be looking for that new friend. So just let go, keep them as your acquaintances, that won't hurt. And I'm sure in time you will find somebody you can really get close with. So this is our real life story about how we found some friends, and I really sincerely hope it will be the case for you as well when you come to Calgary and get comfortable and meet new people, and I hope my advice is helpful to you at that time. And just before I sign off, I wanted to say huge thanks to everybody who comes over to me here in Calgary to say that they watch my channel, they love it, it helped them in one way or the other. It means so much to me knowing that something that I do here on my own and with my family, sharing on the whole of the internet, it can actually help somebody. So thank you so much for being brave. I'm a nice person, I don't bite, so thank you so much for coming over just to say hi, and thanks. Love you guys. So that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for joining me again for this video. Give this video a big like if you found it useful. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and we'll see you all again next week.